I've seen this one, yeah.
Democratic leadership.
Here, look.
In Japan. This is Kyoto, Japan's capital for over 1,000 years. Kyoto has more than 2,000 Buddhist temples and Shinto shrines, and 1.5 million polite people with bicycles that they park in bicycle parking lots. Kyoto has everything else you could want too, from signs that remind you to go home, to 20-second rest routines in taxis, to celebrity sightings. Steve was probably in town checking out this Apple store I found. I emailed the local apartment leasing agents who wanted to know what visa I had, since tourist visas only allow 90 days and the typical apartment lease in Japan is 2 years. I learned that enrolling in a language school to learn Japanese for a few hours a day could qualify me for a 2-year student visa.
Is that per month or per year?
Then I met the agents, and we had dramatic communication. When I got enough questions right, we would go look at places. Not yet.
No.
And what I saw was amazing. This 3-bedroom, 2-bath in a fancy neighborhood was $2,900. This brand new 3-bedroom next to a major university, only $1,300. And this 1-bedroom with a beautiful river and mountain behind, only $520 a month. And this place, while modest, was a short hike from one of the best views of Kyoto, and only $350 a month. Is that Snap? I have a lot more to learn, but renting an apartment in Japan seems exciting. What do you think? Should I do it? Even though I'm a man? I'm gonna find out how.
Bro's out here trying to be a fucking land shogun. Oh, yeah. Read the comments. This isn't a realistic view of what it's like to rent an apartment in Japan. Seeing apartments is one thing. Going through the actual rental process is completely different beast. It's a huge hassle. Takes weeks to complete, not to mention 3 to 6 months of rent upfront, cash, most of which you will not get back. You have to literally... Things are changing in Japan in terms of like the anti-immigrant sentiment, so much so that there are like specific services you can hire that will find apartment complexes just for foreigners. But you still have to go, for the most part, through one of those services in general. This guy made a video about racism in Japan.
Before I